Apple TV Plus, one way of thinking about it is it's a big piece, but it's still a piece of a much larger puzzle where Apple wants its own content distribution arm so that it's not just purveyor of hardware software, but it's also in charge of some of the experiences that you get using those devices. On an iPhone, I think it makes sense, but it really starts to make sense when you think of something like Apple Vision Pro. Once you've experienced Apple Immersive Video and Apple Vision Pro, I think Apple's bet on original programming, if there are still questions, they're answered. It just starts to make sense. When you think of spatial computers, go back to last episode. Spatial computers, assuming adoption is much higher, a lot more people are wearing them. What's one thing? I think we're going to be consuming content. Apple looks at that and says there's an opportunity for us to be one of those companies supplying that content. And they're not just doing what every other company's doing. They're not saying, well, the metric is quantity. So you know what? We're going to ship as much video as possible. We're going to do as many games in Apple Arcade as possible. Apple News. We're just going to give you a endless feed of stories. Mm-mm. Complete opposite. What Apple's been building is a content distribution arm that's all about curated storytelling. They're selling curation in a sea of overabundance. That is Apple's sales pitch.